Hey, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy 2, and welcome to what should finally be the last episode of the main game. Last episode we made our way through the Jade Passage, and now here we are in Pandaemonium, what I believe is the final dungeon of the game. Now, a lot of scary enemies in here as far as I'm aware. Hopefully, we can get through here pretty well. Between our blink ability now, working pretty well for us, and everyone doing pretty good damage, honestly. Nice. Starting off our game here, we're gonna try and explore down here. Also, potentially I should heal up Leon. God, that all failed. Otherwise, that could be quite a pain. Yeah, I'm thinking from here on, we'll just use Blink until all 4 people have the effect, and then we'll just focus on attacking. Because that seems like more than enough now. And it can't hurt to get Furion's attack sword stat up a bit more. Hell yeah. There we go. And health went up. And we got a protect ring, which I'll be checking. Death, of course, it is great. Doesn't seem like it's better than anyone's stuff, though. I might replace the power armlet with that, actually. Because I think more people having protection against that sort of thing is probably for the best. Okay, everyone's magic defense is also pretty good, I've got to say. Nothing there. All these weird little hallways. Bit bizarre. Alright. Apparently, none of them really do anything. Very strange, but... oh well, we can move on. Keep forgetting to heal up. I'm thinking we'll use Furion's cure now. When we're in the, whatchamacallit, menu. I think Maria's cure is more than good enough at this point. Or if we get to a point of needing 2 people to heal. But now that I think Furion's kind of cementing himself as the white mage of the group, I think it makes more sense to focus on his a little bit more. There we go. Got it to level 11, which is nice. Alright. We've still got 50 ethers for the rest of this. So hopefully that'll do us just fine. Oop. There we go. It's my hope that we can maybe hold on to our enough ethers to have a good 20 or so for the final boss fight. I don't know if we can, but if that's a possibility, that would be nice. Just to make sure that we can really, like, hold out against the enemy, against the final boss. Arguably, I think if if it seems like our MP is getting... If we're beating through our MP a bit too quickly, for my liking, I might swap to having Maria just do regular attacks. That's one of the reasons why I've stopped spamming the blink on everyone. We're trying to save MP a little bit there. Plus, we're still getting experience on it, so that's still good, I think. Yeah, I'd like to level up Flare again if that's at all possible, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. If we can get it to level 12 before we get to the boss fight, that would be cool. And I believe we do have a couple difficult optional bosses to fight just in this dungeon. That, well, I guess we'll see. I'm not too confident about them, but I'm definitely going to give them a shot. I won't say too much more until we get to them. Just know that I'm hoping we can last against them. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, we might start just doing Flare once per battle, or something. Something along those lines. Alright, we got Beast Demons here. Ah, damn. Didn't even get a chance to use my magic. It's insane. Alright, this is probably one of those bosses I was talking about. We just feed a couple ethers to Maria. Alright, we're on to 50 now. And I'm gonna do a save. Oh my goodness. Seems like they might resist the magic a bit more. I don't know for sure, but... I don't know, it seems like they're definitely taking a bit more damage than a lot of the enemies around here are from the physical attacks. Oh, did that get rid of our blink? Okay, I think it would if it actually hit. And, okay, we just got an ether. Which is nice. I was, you know, mildly worried about them, so... Wait. I might use it on the Lamia Queen, just because I have a feeling that that's probably the biggest threat in this little group. There we go, now we've just got the wells. Alright. Well, that gives me a chance to attempt to level up the Suna again. Gosh dang. Ooh, another fight taken care of. We're getting a lot of money. I don't think we'll ever have a chance to spend it, but it's cool that we're making so much money. Oh jeez. Something tells me this golem's gonna be weak to, like, something ultra specific. Maybe Holy? This last one was weak to Scourge or whatever that we had to deal with. Let me try using Holy on this thing. And we're gonna use another Flare because if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna be a little concerned. I can figure out what these things are weak to. Nope. Not weak to it, at least. Okay, well, it's not Holy, that's for sure. I'll try out some other elements if we run into any more. Still, managed to get through it just fine. I believe most of the enemies in here would be doing crazy damage and we would be constantly healing if I wasn't aiming for evasion. Thanks to the advice of the internet. Right, everyone's good on health. That's gone, I suppose. See, down and up are both options. Oh jeez, yeah, that's a lot. Alright, blink. And do I need to cure? Just in case, I think I will. I know it means I'm not really doing much in the way of damage yet. Alright, you do fire, you do blizzard. Nothing. Damn. Okay, you do thunder, you do scourge. And if not for them work, then this thing just has no weakness, I guess. Alright, thunder or bust? Thunder, okay. We figured it out. Whoever gets to it first, really. Considering I think this thing took an attack before. Combined with this should be enough? Yeah. Oh, I now know. Ooh, damn, he got to level 10. I think he's the first one to get a weapon to 10. That's kind of crazy. Guy's not too far from getting his axe up there as well. And we got an elixir, that's not too bad. Alright, that's one Lamia down. 4 and clean to go. Didn't quite get rid of the queen, but that's okay. Next turn we should. Oh no. Okay. I guess I did miss for all of them. I kind of thought because it only said miss on Maria that all 3 of them got afflicted with the charm. But I guess not. Yep, this shouldn't take too much longer, I dare say. One more turn? Alright. Ooh, another protect ring. How much was it gonna drop? Ooh, by 7. But I'm pretty sure the final boss has some insta-death stuff, so I think it's gonna be worth it for us to that on. I'll give it to Leon first, I think, because it's less of a drop, you know what I mean? Alright, so obviously not this way. don't know how big Pandemonium is, but I have the feeling that if I'm down to 40 ethers right now, I should probably try and hold on to them a bit more. Especially when I don't know how long the boss fight itself is going to take. But basically, I'm going to try and see if I can get through the rest of Pandemonium on just 20-ish ethers. So that way we should have a good 20 or so left for the actual final boss. Alright, well, we know what to do here. There we go. In hindsight, I realized that if somehow the thunder missed or something, we could be in trouble. So, leveling up Blink was probably worth it. And I kind of thought that the physical attacks would be enough after that. Wow, okay, that was just a straight up 0, huh? There we go. So I had a smidgen of health left over. But, it's all sorted now. Ooh! Secret passage. I might go back to, even though it's not much more that we get out of it, I might go back to using the ethers in battle. Just in the sense of, making the most of them. Because I guess it's still nearly double. I think I might try and maintain having their MP over 200-ish. Well, over 150, I'll say. Alright, that seems like the next way to go. So real quick, is there anything over this way? God damn, those two do some crazy damage. Technically, I suppose Furion could be doing the crazy damage if I gave him the cool sword instead, but this is fine. Okay, just gonna mash some attacks, and we should be done here. Yes, we are. Another fight taken care of. We got another gold hairpin. I think this is the way that I came from. That's one. And this should be the other. Hell yeah. Yeah, okay, so this all just seems to be by taking the other path. We got attacks for the rest. More lovely stat boosts. Now let's see where this takes us. Third floor? Fourth floor. I was about to say this looks very final roomy, but maybe not actually. Alright, thunder, thunder, And attack. Yeah, I'm not quite enough to one-shot. Damn, these guys must have like 2,000 health or something. Okay, we got a bunch of doors here. Oh. Okay. My first thought was immediately like, did I just guess the right door, or is it that each one is a different one? Or I was curious if maybe it like randomized which door was the correct one each time or something, maybe? Something obnoxious like that. I just happened to guess it right. Which is why I just went back and forth a little bit there. Oh, Jaron's blink went up. Now let me check the other doors first. Okay, yep. Each one leads to a different section of the next floor, I believe. Let me just... Wait, that looks at the 6th floor. Are we on the 6th? Are they all at the 6th floor now? Oh, okay. Before, when the charm just said miss on Maria, it must have just been targeted at Maria, and that's why that happened. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, time for the usual same old strategy. And hopefully these attacks will be enough to finish off. Oh, I don't think he's one shot. That's okay. One more time, we'll do it. Nice. Alright, let's start from the left and then work our way to... Oh yeah, because this one says 5th floor. Alright. That worked out, considering I didn't really think about who I was targeting. Nice. Getting to the point where I can one-shot. And I don't know if they'll both get to do so in time, but I'll get these two to use ethers on themselves. And... Cool. God damn, 76. Next fight, obviously, Maria will try and heal up in the next one. Ah, there's a lot of options that they're throwing at us. Let's start off with the ether this time, I think. Actually, yeah, we can do one flare. I gotta say, it is fun to actually, you know, feel like I need to manage, you know, those numbers a bit. Like, I guess I could have just not bought infinite ethers, but for the other sections of the game, but at the same time, it sort of felt like I don't know what else I was meant to do, in a sense. Oh, here we go. I have no idea where we're going, but hopefully it's something good. These don't work. Thank goodness. See, will this one-shot the Devil's Bloom? Doesn't look like it. But those two combined certainly will. It is cool to have Leon on our team now. Well, someone else make a great point though. You should really get to fight the Dark Knight / Leon before he joins your team. Like, there should have been a fight right before, you know, Maria interrupts it and goes like, hey, what are we doing? Just, I don't know. It is a little bit missing in that there's just kind of no boss fight in that dungeon in the Pandaemonium castle. It feels like there was meant to be. Ooh, Genji gloves. And Zombie Borgin, who actually has boss music playing, so I don't know if I should be concerned or not. Might go for a second blink on everyone. I'm gonna take this fight seriously until it either is done or proves to be as difficult. Okay, and it's done. Wow, I didn't even get to finish that fort. Agility, magic defense. The Genji gloves, I believe, are very, very good. Yeah, so the Genji armor, I believe, is the best armor in the game. But it also pretty heavily, I believe, reduces the evasion. Obviously not the gloves, but who has the lowest aside from? Alright. I think I'll give them to Leon then. I'd argue Furion's probably the only one I really need to have Protect Ring on. I can't lower his defense that much more. Like, that would just feel rough. Okay. I don't know if we'll even get that far, but I think cool we did. So we used Ether to get ourselves some extra MP, and there we go. Problem solved. Ooh, another Diamond Cuirass. Let me give that to... I think Guy needs it more than anyone else. Yeah, cool. His evasion's still at 99%. Yeah, his defense was absolutely the lowest. So, I think that's a big help. And just check, though, the Light Robe wasn't better, was it? No, it is not. I think we did answer that before, but well. Hopefully each of them can one-shot an enemy, because it would be nice to get through this encounter in a single turn. Ooh, that's a Leon, who I think has the best attack, so... Nope, he chokes it on that. On the last hit. Ah, well. Alright, cool. I, keep some doorways, I guess. Alright, what do I do now? Oh! Oh shit! That was legitimately just a lucky guess. Holy shit. Also, we are fighting a Thunder Gigas, so that is a little terrifying. I don't think we've seen them yet, so... I may go for another flare just because I don't fully trust my attacks to do enough to finish this thing off. I don't know if this thing's weak to a particular magic or not, but I figured that will do just as well. How close is Flare? Still got a bit to go, actually. Alright, this is probably also going to be a boss thing, so... Oh wait, no, I should do Furions. Yep, that'll do. Masamune. Hell yeah. Masamune, I believe, is the best sword in the game. There it is. Kind of unequaled power. I'm going to be giving that to Leon, because I think at this point, I'm going to rely on him to do a lot more of the attacks, and I'm going to rely on Furion to do a lot more of the White Mage sort of stuff. That being said, we can still give him the Excalibur now. Give him a nice attack boost as well. Wow, this room is full of some pretty swole dudes. Yeah, I believe Excalibur is one of the best weapons in the game. Wow, that did 1300. Jesus. That might have outperformed Flare. Either outperformed or did about the same. Either way, that's insane. And I was going to try and explore this room a little bit, but it doesn't seem like they're gonna let me with how jacked the encounter rate is, and how full of Gigas enemies this place is. I thought maybe there would be like another secret passage that led to like a different secret thing. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm just gonna check the wall to our right. And then I think we'll leave. We'll attempt to leave this area. Alright, that might have been a little bit overkill, but it worked. Frankly, I'm not too sure if we could beat it without 2 attacks of, like, the 1000 caliber. Oh, maybe, actually. I thought for some reason that these things were strong against a lot of these physical attacks. I forgot to check the wall. Forget it. Flare, attack, attack. Surprised at how little that did, considering that we're now wielding the Excalibur, which I think is meant to be strong on dragons. Alright, hopefully that'll do it. No? God damn, this thing's tough. My god. Is that Blaze 16? I believe 16 is the max level for things. So that's kinda terrifying. Alright, I need to get out of this room. Like, right now. Because, dear god. No, come on. Hell yeah, I managed to take care of it one turn. Ah, damn it. Alright. Another big ass dragon to fight. Alright, hopefully this will do. If not, maybe the next one. Alright, probably the next one then. Goddamn. Nope, there we go. Now this should finally do it. Thank goodness. Oh, cool. Nice stuff. Oh my... Wow, we really can't take a single goddamn step in here. We need to get out of this room immediately. These enemies are just atrociously tough. Like, with how many flares it's taking, I'm kind of... It feels like if I spent a ridiculous amount of time in here, I would probably run out of uses. Kind of rapidly. Like, we're fine for now, but I don't want to push my luck, and I don't know if we're gonna encounter rooms full of enemies like this in the future. That's where my real concern is. Alright. God damn, 600. Considering that guy's only doing 200 now, like... It is ridiculously overpowered, the, Master Moon. Oh yeah, we can save on, players now. No longer required for these fights. Let me actually... I don't know if we'll get the chance to go first, but if we do... It is weird seeing Guy outspeed Maria, I will say. Alright, my guess is that maybe that chest is... I have to take one of the other paths from that big room with 4 doors. In order to get to that one. That's gonna be my guess. Let's use another Ether, I think. Just to try and get us to a point where... God damn, 90! Where was that in the last one? Like, I just also wouldn't even want to be at a point where if we end up in a tough fight all of a sudden, like I go to open the chest and it's like, oh, here's some secret super boss. Like, I don't want to have to immediately have my first concern be, oh, I better heal. heal up my MP then. Or I don't want to have to be thinking about that during the fight as much, if I can avoid it. Alright. I'm gonna head back down. We're gonna head back and try out the next door in that set of 4. Whew! Another fight done. Okay. One, 2. I blink into 3. Alright, that's alright, regular attacks. I think next fight I'll probably get Therion and Maria to do another ether on themselves. Nice, we got Blink up again. Alright, 5th floor. Yep, this is the other side. Alright, I remembered what I said a moment ago. Glad I managed to do that for once. And for this other guide, it's not really worth doing the magic setup anyway. I mean, it's never really worth it, I guess. Hindsight. Alright. Genji Helm. But also Monster in a Box. Oh, hey Tiamat. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna take this fight seriously. Because we're fighting Tiamat itself. I'm just gonna do another blink. Straight up feel like that's required. Oh damn, we really can't do a ton of damage to this thing. It's just so resistant to everything. Alright, thankfully that's not a ton. I'll do another blink. Oh jeez, I don't know when I last saved. It was for one of the other chests. But I mean, also, so far so good, I guess? Let me just do that, because everyone's only like missing a few hundred each. So if that'll do 100 to everyone, that's great. I wonder if Excalibur would be doing more to this Tiamat. Oh, and it's done. Well, okay then. Have I over-prepared? Surely not. Now, I believe that as good as that is... Where is it? Genji Helm. Ooh, our evasion's still at 99. Alright. Then, absolutely. Give that to Furion. But Spectering on. I dare say I could use it. And just to be super duper sure, if I gave her, say, the dragon armor, yeah, even her evasion takes a hit. Not much, mind you, but... Oh, I suppose I shouldn't push it. It's not a big drop. Alright. Well, there's that one done. Wait for that one. What do you mean you missed on yourself? At level 9? Excuse me? My god. I'm not too sure, but I think the Rune Axe might be the best one in the game, so we might already have our best axe already prepared. I might real quick do some googling and just see. I believe that's the only whatchamacallit. Mr. Miramas? Miramoon? I've already forgotten the name. Musamoon? Okay. So we'll try and just quickly double check that there's no, if there's anything else to get, and if not, we may just sort of make a relative beeline for the whatchamacallit, for the boss fight. Massive, and that was it. Yeah, sounds like there's only one, as far as I can tell. There's technically other swords, but they're not available in this. They're only available in the Soul of Rebirth stuff. Spears I can ignore. Speaking of ignoring, hey, but the battle's done. Yeah, Rune Axe, and then there's one in the post-game stuff. Right, that's back where we started. And Steve's, finally. Yeah, cool. We've got our best one, I think. Oh yeah, so I think we're ready for the boss fight whenever we can get there. Wow, before the casters could actually do their stuff. Already done. It is nice to see. Alright, time for the third door, which I don't think we ever actually checked. Damn it, why is it now missing all of a sudden? On very, like, specific, occasional times. Wait, no, you do the same. Alright. Well, hopefully, with us continuing to use Blink, we can get that sort of sorted, I guess. On to the 6th floor. I had a feeling that that would happen. Let's see. There we go, another victory. Oh, that door on the right just leads to that chest. I'm gonna go for that one first, I think. Oh, jeez. What do you mean you missed? It's a level 9 spell at this point. This is kind of ridiculous. Alright, another battle dealt with. Yeah, so it looks like that other door just leads to that one chest, so we're gonna go and grab that first, and then continue exploring this one. Because I suspect that this leads the correct way. And I know we technically got all the best weapons and stuff, but maybe there's some good armor in there, I don't know. No, I don't need to do that. I should think about using an ether again on Furion. I'll do that first, I think. Oh, that's one down. There's two. And three. Love to see it. Alright, I'm gonna do another save just in case. Because if nothing else, if we get to a boss one later. Here we go, monster in the box, and it was Genji armor, which isn't the most helpful. Here we have Beelzebub. Now, what was it, Tiamat and Beelzebub, I believe, were the two optional bosses that I saw people mentioning online as being like, you know, the closest thing to optional bosses in this game. God damn it. It's probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Wow, that does nothing. Fortunately, the guy doesn't seem able to do much. Actually, neither of them seem able to do much. Damn it. Oh, okay, good, good. Do another Blink 182. 11. There's some damage. I'm gonna assume that was like a crit or something. Thank goodness. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see. Can anyone actually equip the PNG armor and not have their evasion go to shit? Doesn't look like it. Actually, I think if anyone could, it would probably be, yeah, it would probably be Maria, because I think she has the highest. Yeah, she has the highest agility by far, and even she can't make that work for her very well. Which is a shame. So unfortunately, as cool as the Genji armor is, and despite being the best armor in the game, it's just not gonna be worth it for us. And with that, I think that's everything now. I think at this point, go through that third door again, and that should lead us to the boss. I think. Here we go, we're actually going to be finishing Final Fantasy Tuesday. That's insane. I'm excited. I am gonna miss this game, I think. I'm gonna be glad it's over, to be sure, but I will look back on this fondly, I think. I think, even if it's not a great game, I had a good time with it here, recording it with you guys. So, I'm definitely gonna be thankful I did this. And I'm looking forward to doing the epilogue, the Soul of Rebirth stuff, as that'll be completely new to me. Just out of curiosity, Link's kind of nearly at... Yeah, it's probably not gonna hit level 10. That, on the other hand, probably hit level 12. Nice. I'm assuming, since we've kind of gotten everything, all the good armor in here, that we don't have too much longer to go now. But damn, we're actually gonna be finishing Fantasy 2. That's insane. Wait. Yeah, this is right. Okay. I kind of got turned around for a second there, but we're good. Now. I don't know, I just had this brief flash of just like, wait, where am I going? I don't know. Sometimes with this game, it's so easy to get into a rhythm that I just sort of stop paying attention, really. Like, I just don't retain any of what's happening. And then I just sort of blink and suddenly it's like, wait a minute, where am I? I don't know. I'd say that that's probably a little bit common with RPGs, especially with ones that have, like, relatively long battles and then, like, randomly interrupting and stuff, these dungeons that kind of all look, I mean, look the same, but not in the sense of it, that's the game's fault, really. Like, when you're making a dungeon like this, I can't imagine making each floor looking too different, you know? Like, I don't fault the game for that. Do we have another chest? A ribbon? Oh my god, okay, there's another boss here. Astaroth here. I did not realize there was another one. I remember Tiamat and another name that I saw online. I didn't realize there was a third. So something tells me that that ribbon we got is probably pretty good if it's being guarded by another big boss like this. See, hopefully just another turn or two ought to finish this guy off. Nice damage from Guy. Okay, an unfortunate another Scourge. That actually did a little bit of damage. Huh. Nice, nice, nice. And there we go. Claire's level increased. And we got another white robe, which doesn't sound very good, if I'm being honest. Yeah. But this ribbon, not for the hand, it's for the head. That makes more sense. Action against all manner of special attacks. Not as good as the Genji helm, understandably. But actually, it's not really that good in the way of armor, but... And let me put the twist headband on Guy, I think. As I don't think Leon necessarily needs the extra attack stat, really. This is just more than anything to try and get him up to snuff compared to Leon. And I think we'll give the ribbon to Leon just because he doesn't really need the extra. He's got the highest defense of anyone right now, so he can afford it most. Actually, how much would I lose if I gave her a diamond helm? Okay, cool, still at 99%. I know that the helmets also affect, I mean, whatever's on your head, body, and hand all affect your evasion. And I think to even have a chance of evading, you need to have a shield equipped. Alright. Yeah, actually, we'll do Blink first, and I'll get her to start chugging some ethers in preparation for whatever upcoming battles we have before the final boss. Thank goodness. And now that Blink's on, I'm gonna get him to do the same. And meanwhile, I'll let these two just whittle these enemies down. Then we'll get Maria to use one more potion. Ether, rather. Then Furion. One more and I'll be more than content, I think. One more Ether. And we might actually see this be the last turn if Leon one-shots this guy. In which case that would actually... Yeah, that's some pretty good timing overall, just as I'm done using the ethers, I think. Alright, there's two pathways. frankly, the one I'm taking seems like the lesser. Okay, that was just a dead end. Rude as hell. I don't think we're getting Flared level 13, so I'm gonna just stop using it if I don't think it's gonna help too much. Like situations like this fight, where I think her regular attack will just substitute fine. I'm pretty happy to see that we got Flared to level 12. I feel like we're almost certainly not gonna get it to level 13. But at this point, I'm just gonna save Maria's magic. Maybe using it if any situations come up where it's like, damn, I can't hurt this thing. You know, like any of those big Gygas or golems or what have you. Here we are, back on the 4th floor. But on the other side of all this that we couldn't access before. Still hoping we can get Blink to level 10 beforehand. Oh my goodness. I just want everyone to have the blinking effect, so that way I don't really need to worry about HP as much. Like, obviously I'm going to do some healing when it looks like we're getting up to the boss, but otherwise, like, I'm not too concerned about our health at all. Ooh, here's a good opportunity for me to try out Basuna some more. I'm assuming that stun wears off at the end of battle, so Basuna would be the correct thing to use, right? I don't think I've ever seen stun, like, stay outside of battle, so surely using the correct one here. Oh, there's no rush, so if nothing else, this is good experience for my spell. I don't know if it actually levels up the spells if I just use it on nothing. So now we'll just do regular attacks. There we go. Actually, kind of surprised that Basuna didn't level up from all that. Cool. Whenever it's right, this should be over very quickly. There we go. Just out of curiosity, sword is at 9, staff is at 9, axe is at 10, and sword is at 10. Hell yeah. She's the only one who's actually isn't at 99%, but also I guess that's fine, all things considered. What was I thinking? Thinking something about... Wow, Basuna is like 1 away. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's another one of those weird areas where there's just a bunch of strange little paths that don't actually amount to anything. I'm now wondering if I should be leveling up haste at all. Like, in order to make sure that we can do some good damage in the final fight. I'm kind of just looking at the... I mean, these numbers are pretty good. It's just, if it raises our, like, attack stats enough so we do, like, double the hits, then presumably that kind of just equates to double the damage. I don't know, and it's also, like, at this point, Blink is pretty much done. So, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna use Flare here. Just because these guys seem to have some pretty strong regular resistance. Damn Blink. Holy shit. I think we are approaching the end based on the architecture. I think if we get Blink to level 10, I'll start using haste, but that's only if, really. Otherwise, it's not super necessary, it's just, I guess, I might as well do that little bit extra, even though I probably don't need to. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. I'm glad Leon's able to do damage despite its ridiculous defense. I guess when you take away 800 damage or 800 health or so from the 800 damage from the damage they're both doing, that is pretty much how much they're doing. Like, if you take away about 800 or so from Guy, he's doing about 200. Take 800 away from Leon, he's doing about. That does check out in hindsight. That being said, if I can get through these Geiger's enemies a bit quicker, considering how they hit, I will not say no to that. Oh wow. Okay, I guess maybe we will hold off on using Flare against those guys now. Oh. Oh, this is very clearly the actual way forward. What are you doing? I think we technically just skipped over a bunch of extra steps. Maybe some chests or something, but that's fine. We don't really need to explore every last chest and item and whatnot. I think we've kind of demonstrated that. Alright, we're about to get to the 9th floor. I don't think anything's been more than 9 floors in this game. Right? Oh boy. Alright, let's see if that still holds true. But I don't really need to use Flare. Oof. It might take 2 turns to get through the Gyguses, but it's doable. Alrighty. Alright, this one I think I do have to use Flare on, because I believe last time even Leon wasn't doing much to these guys. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's fine, actually. Let me use some keepers, actually, to make sure that they both stay with plenty of MP as backup. Actually, starting to get worried about Leon's health. He's finally under 1,000. I'll use another Ether on Furion, I think. And regular attacks for us. Should be fine. $15,000. Now, can we find the way forward? I sure hope so. I actually use high potions to heal up instead of magic. Just because we still got our stack of like 90 that we haven't touched yet. Alright, cool. These bombs go down in like one shot. So, there we are. God damn. Still have 80 left. Here we are. Alright, this seems like the last area, if anything. Yep. And even though we don't ever use it, just to be sure we have the option. Alright, here we go. I'm nervous, but I think we'll be okay. Seriously? Random enemy? King Behemoth? Maybe not so random, actually. God damn. That's right, no, there are random enemies in here. So, a fun story, my first time playing through the game, I just kinda never got... I just never bothered using weapons, like I did in the early game, and then just never felt it was necessary beyond that. So, every character I would just make bare-fisted and just run through punching everybody, not wielding any shields, until I eventually got to the final boss here, where I immediately got my shit kicked in because I didn't know about evasion. I didn't do anything but just punch everything, which is a stupid way to play through, to be sure, but it is what I did, and I paid the price, I guess you could say. Didn't have any other better stuff for it, really. Not really. Alright. And so what ended up happening was I fought the boss, I lost terribly, and wound up grinding in this room in order to So that way I didn't have to go all the way back to do anything. I just equipped whatever I'd collected over my game. I grinded up the levels just in this room, which very nearly killed me. I think I ended up having to go back actually in order to buy enough healing items and stuff so I could come back in. So I had not a terrible time, I had a very difficult time because I did not play well the first time. And that's why this boss stands out to me as being ridiculously powerful. Even when I came back after fully training and everything, I still had a rough time. Alright. Gonna save here. Here we go. You have braved the bowels of hell to reach me, but the hand of man, which deals in false justice and forsaken love, can never hope to defeat the Lord Master of Hell. And here he is, the Emperor. Oh boy, that is 0 damage. Thank goodness. Alright. I'm just gonna keep using these things. I'm just gonna keep using Blink and Flare and attacking with Leon and Guy, and hopefully we can get through this. Guy unfortunately doesn't seem to be able to do much right now. Is now a terrible time to try and use Berserk? Why not? If he's doing 0 damage anyway, I might as well make the most of Guy and get him to do whatever he can. I think Guy is going to, for this fight, just be very much, just a lot of standby. You know, he's going to be the one chucking ethers at people's way, or healing if need be. Let me try using Berserk on himself now. And see if that'll get him to a point where he can do something. Even if it's only 2 or 3 damage, like, I'll take it. That's fair. This is a completely untrained spell that I'm attempting to use here. This Emperor design is so cool. Jeez. It kind of makes me think of Majora's Mask a little bit. I might get him to use a high potion on Maria. And just keep that health up as best I can. Not much, but it's something. Alternatively, I could use elixirs, but I think I'd rather save them for when magic is low. Let's try and get you to Berserk again. Alright, so far so good. One strategy is to use the Blood Sword, which I think I mentioned last episode. We ended up missing out on it, but for some reason it seems to do a ridiculous amount of damage to this guy. I think it was initially like an oversight in the original version or something, and then they kind of just kept it as like the cheeky weapon you can use to get through the final boss if you manage to get it in time. Oh boy. Flare 16. On Guy, specifically. Only 600 damage, that's actually not that bad. Alright, we're doing pretty well. Keep trying. Oof. Starfall 10? Oh, Jesus. This is some Final Fantasy shit if I've ever seen it. Alright, I managed to actually get him to Berserk. Let's try it. Let's see just how much damage he does. I'm presuming not much, if it does anything for us. Whoa! And I was... Whew. And I was initially worried about this fight. I think, with all of my preparations, I think we're okay. I think this would be much rougher if I wasn't spamming Blink, if I didn't use light armor. If he could actually hit me. So one detail that won't be too obvious because we can't get hit right now is anytime he just hits you with a physical attack, which is what keeps missing, he actually just takes a percentage of your health, of your max health, and then recovers that same amount. So that's one of the other reasons this fight is ridiculously hard and why you can't really rely on defense, because if you do, you probably won't be defeating him anytime soon. On account of he'll probably just... Ow. He'll just end up healing more than you can deal damage. Because by the time that you're at this point, he hits Guy once, he might recover 1,000 health or something, you know? Thankfully, at the moment, he can only really hit us with his magic attacks. We did it! We defeated the Emperor! Fuck yeah! Holy shit! Unbelievable. Defeated by insects like you. Not once, but twice. Who are you? Oh my god. It's done. Now let's get out of here. It's finally over, isn't it? It's a long struggle, but with the Emperor gone, we've nothing left to fear. Thank you. With all my heart, I thank you. The combined strength of Kashuan and Finn, we'll build the kingdom anew. Together, Princess, we will create a kingdom even fairer than the old. Though once a coward, I now stand here a new man. I have all of you to thank for that. You have my deepest gratitude. I'm sure Scott is smiling down on me from above. Look at you. Do you realize what you've done? Who am I supposed to steal from with the Emperor gone? You put me out of a job. I guess I'll just have to start stealing from you. Better watch your backs. Sure showed him, Furion. You're every bit the bloke I pegged you for. If you ever feel like trying your hand at pirating, What, that not sit well with you, Maria? Looks like your next battle's already begun, Furion. Did it. I'm sure my dad's happy for you too, up there above the clouds. I'm going to be working here, serving the princess. I just want to do whatever I can to help out. Aww. Joseph? We must now dedicate ourselves to the task of restoring what was lost. Farewell. Words cannot express my gratitude to you all. War finally over. Yes. We can live in peace again, together. Right, Leon? For us, there can be no going back. But why? Don't go. Furion, stop him. Maria, Leon is right. We've been through too much. I can't stop him. Not now. Leon, when the time is right, we'll be waiting. Well, we should be going too. It's only the beginning. The long struggle was finally at an end. The Emperor, Pandaemonium. The monsters plaguing the world. All had vanished without a trace. Peace had returned once more. The wounds of the war would mend. And the memory of those bitter days would fade. But one thing would never be forgotten. The band of young heroes once saved the world. Final Fantasy II. Hell of a game. I have a lot of opinions, and I think I've expressed them pretty well over the series. But I do love this game, I think. I think flaws and all, it holds a special place in my heart. In a way I can't really describe. I didn't play it as a kid. I think when I first played it was just a couple years ago. But for whatever reason, I think, in a way, it feels like my Final Fantasy. No one really talked about this one. I didn't know anything about it going in, beyond that apparently the system was bad. And then I played through and felt like I made it my own, I guess. It was my journey, because I didn't really know anything else going into it. And like, yeah, similar can be said for a lot of other ones, but it still feels like a game that not a lot of people recognize, really. Not a lot of people talk about. And so, and it sort of holds a special place for me, as it almost feels like a game that no one else has experienced, I guess. Obviously, I'm sure hundreds of thousands, millions of people have played it, but especially what with the recent re-release and all that, but I don't know, I just don't know anyone else that's played it, really. I know maybe 2 YouTubers I followed have ever mentioned it. And so it's kind of crazy. It's just feels like a journey that, like, that was almost mine and mine alone. And I think that's something that no other Final Fantasy can have over this game. I do hope it gets popular. I do hope it gets a good remake that irons out all the flaws in the game design and all that. I just, for what it's worth, I appreciate the feeling that this is my journey. This game is my journey. That in a way that a lot of the other Final Fantasies don't really give me. I don't know what it is about it, to be honest. That might not make a lot of sense what I've said. It's a kind of thing that I don't know how to put into words, really. The end. Thus concludes the main story of Final Fantasy II. Next time, though, we're not quite done with this game as a whole. As I've said many times, next time, we're going to be starting Soul of Rebirth. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.